Hey, you guys, this is working nice today. Wow! Wowee, baby! We are live once again. It's 2020, and we ain't stopping to get this money. That's right, we're on it, we're non-stopping it, and we're not gonna quit. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm so happy to be here. Chico the Chihuahua is so happy to be here. Say hi, Chico. Hey, Coco. He always answers that name. But this little guy, look at this little cutie bear. He's been, look, he's got hockey tape on his hand there. If any of you guys are Chihuahua fans, please put some comments below and let me know what you think of that too, because I think there's a lot of dog fans out here, and some of you guys that are loving dogs, I don't even know that, so that'd be nice to know about you. That brings me to another topic. I'd like to get to know more about all of you this year. I've been getting into these cool things where they're doing like personality assessments. It's called the Uncrack Your Code. So we've got this new app where you can put in different parameters and talk to, in different types of scenarios, I'll call it. There's 4 different scenarios apparently. And you choose the 4 different scenarios in order, and after you choose those scenarios, it spits out this personality type on you, and it tells you how you like things, how you roll, and stuff like that. So it's called the Code Breaker, and we've got this. So if you want to put down in the comments below Code Breaker, I will send you the link, and you guys can try the personality test on yourselves. You can see what type of person you are, and you'll see how you like to be served, right? And let's speak it. I just want to say I'm so grateful to have been serving so many of you. I just got to write a check for $60,000. $60,000 to my boy Raphael. You might have seen his picture in my Facebook stories feed, but man, that was something, baby. That was something, writing a check to the teammate for $60K. Woo! Right now at Christmas, you know how this feels. Anyway, I've been going deep. My team, I got some Chico hair in my mouth. My team has been going nutty. Since we got back from Malaysia, Japan, Las Vegas, Panama City, we've been going nuts. And we've brought a whole bunch of new business and a whole bunch of new product together. And we're just out there selling it, sharing it, and showing people what we're up to and how we're making that bacon and what's working for us. And I'll tell you something, it's been tremendous. So, that said, I've been learning a lot about customers. I've been learning a lot about why they buy. I've been learning a lot about the psychology behind things. I've been learning a lot. And I've had 20 years experience doing marketing for small business already. And I'm bringing this 20 years experience with me, and I'm bringing it forward now in a whole new way, 2020. So what we've got now is we've got this blend of technology, knowledge, logistics, and a bunch of other things, and we're bringing that all together, and we're helping business owners really succeed this year. That is my goal for all of you. If you're a business owner, you're doing any kind of business, I want to help you. I will put my whole team behind you this year. We've got bots that will help you cultivate, scrape, bring in data all from LinkedIn. We've got Facebook, we've got Instagram. There's nothing stopping you. If you want more followers this year, you talk to me. If you want more connections this year, you talk to me. We will help you build this business this year. Any kind of business. I don't care if you have a tire shop or you're selling protein powder. I've got something to help you. Now let's talk about side hustles for a minute. A lot of people are starting to call me the Side Hustle Pro. And I know why. I know why, you guys. And it's because I am relentless in finding some of the best side hustles, and I'm also relentless in making money. I wrote my boy a check for $60K, baby. So here's the deal. I am stacking it. I'm stacking it like people stack protein powder. I'm stacking it like people stack workouts. I'm stacking 7 different layers of income and businesses all on top of one another, non-competing, and I'm getting paid commission from all 7. And one of them pays me 50% of everything I do. The other one pays me 60%. That's how I got to write that check for $60K. That's 60% of the sales. Are you with me? We've got online franchises that you can walk right into for under 30 grand, and you can have a business that nets you 100 grand a month. I'm talking 100 grand a month. Now let me say this. Some of you don't even give a shit. Some of you are happy at work and you're cool. But there's some of you that just are a little short on the bills. You just need a little bit of extra money. I got a side hustle for you. I've got 2. That's right, 2. So just write down on the bottom here, extra money in the comments, hit that like button and that love button, and I will send you the details on the extra money stuff I got. The side hustle that's not too tough, doesn't take very much time, it's universal, everybody can do it, and there's a couple choices that I've got just in that one alone. Now I find the next kind of person out there wants to make like wages income, wants to make salary income from a side hustle. And that's tough to do, but we've got a few of those too. And I think I've got about 5 of those. So I've got 5 incomes that can replace a full-time job, and you can do a side hustle from home. And I've got 5 of those for you. And then there's some high ticket sales. I'm talking shit that you can't be afraid of. There's no low level friends in this one. Anybody with no money cannot participate. This is high level stuff, but this is where the bank is being made. This is where the real deal happens, and this is where the money's being put out. This is where my boys are making 100 G's, and I showed you guys some of those screenshots already. So that type of stuff, that is high ticket items, and there's only a couple of those ones. In fact, I've only got one really good one right now, and I would love to share that with you guys. Now, let's blow past all this other stuff I'm up to and let's get into Real Business Model 101. So, BrandWorks Agency, located right here in Canada. We are offering 50% commission to anyone and everyone that brings us any type of marketing, media, social media, brand building, logo development, website building, website development, app development, any type of business in that model, you guys get 50% commission. And this is a rudimentary type business. This is not MLM. This is a real business model, and you can get out there and you can refer this to your friends and family, the people that you work with, etc., and you can make 50% commission. If you want to make 50%, put it down in the comments. I'll send you the details on that one, and that's just totally everyday goodness. Now, some of you are in business, and some of you are struggling, and some of you have no time for your families, no money in the bank, you're on your credit cards, you're on your last $200 on your credit cards, you're getting gas with hockey money and school money. I'm telling you guys got to wake up and quit being so bloody proud, so bloody egotistical, and so bloody, out of your mind. You got kids. You need to work. You need a side hustle. You got to get that bacon, baby. And some of you are just totally ridiculous about your pride and what you're trying to say. Put it aside for a minute. Feed your family. Get that money back in the bank. Pay your mortgage. Feel good about yourself. Like I keep telling people, health and wellness, baby, health and wellness. If you're not healthy up here and you're not feeling all good inside here, how the are you supposed to help people? How the hell are you supposed to take your kids to school and do hockey and all that stuff? You're not going to make it, okay? Now, we're living in the not enough money economy. We got deals, we got problems, we got pressures. It's all over the place, but it's a new year and we got a new 10-year decade upon us. 10-year. So this is what you got to do. You got to make yourself a little list. And you got to start chopping lists week to week, day to day. And you do what you do, but I'll tell you something. You're going to get past all these problems and you're going to get to fruition. And there's a few key things that I do every single day that helps me, okay? And I make lists. That's why I talk about it a lot. I'm sorry, I don't want to push it on you, but I make lists every day. And how I do it is I set 3 goals for every day. This Facebook Live right now was one of my daily goals for today. I had 3 major ones, okay? The other one was to listen to 2 podcast programs per day. I listen to podcasts that give me brain food, that help me stay motivated and teach me things to talk about, to think about, and to try, okay? And the third thing is I have to contact people every single day, and my app does that with me, not for me, but with me. And I'm using the world's #1 app in the whole wide world of business right now. In fact, when you go to the App Store and try to download it, it says business. And it costs money. You can download it all you want, but you have to pay money before you can light it up. And I'll let you guys in on that later, and I'll put the links in below. But it's a contact app that helps you follow up like a monster. And I'll tell you, the funds, the real checks, the money, the funds are in the follow-up. And if you guys aren't following up with your leads, with your emails, with your friends, with your family, with anybody that's asking you for business, then you are a loser. That's right, you're a loser because everyone's coming at you a mile a minute and you're not keeping up and you're losing. You're losing money. You're losing bread. You're losing dinner on the bloody table. You're losing. You're a loser. You've got to get this contact app that I've got going and you will excel. You will have everything in your phones, whether it's Samsung or Apple, all organized. You'll have your follow-ups in order. And the best thing is this. All these meetings you guys see me do, all these videos that you see me populate and all that, I talk to these people. These are my relationships. Okay? And in these relationships, I find out details every time I meet with them. And those details go into my app. So the next time when I follow up, I've got something to talk about. I've got the real latest goods on what's in our relationship going on and cooking, and we can talk about it. So not only am I right there paying attention to the important things in the relationships with my business, but I'm also following up, which is where the money's at. And many of you go out, you try to connect on things, all kinds of business, whether you're selling real estate or whatever, and you forget the follow-ups. You fumble. You fumble on the follow-ups and you make loser moves. You lose your paychecks. You lose your funds. You lose everything when you don't follow up, you guys. So I've got the best app for staying on contact with it, staying contact sport, and making sure you follow up. In my app, every day it pops up. It's like, Jan, boom, you got to call Kevin. You got to call Evan. You got to call Brittany. And here's why. The last time you talked to Brittany, you guys talked about the following. And boom. And then I know what I got to say with Brittany this time. And I'll tell you something. It is money in the bank. I am going crazy with that app. My contact, okay, over Christmas, I sent out almost 1,000 Christmas cards on my phone. I contacted 75% of those people got back to me, and I've been putting them into my contact system, and then that's been prompting the follow-ups, and I can see who wants to hang with me, who's interested in what I'm doing, who needs my support and energy and help, and all that type of stuff. And man, has it been instrumental in my relationships this year. Oh, I started 2020 on a whole nother level, you guys. I started 2020 like maxed on the gas. I started 2020 with customers, happiness, money in the bank, checks coming in, writing checks for 60 grand, and just streaming and booming and jamming. And why? Because I put in that work. I put in that work last fall. I put in that work in that last quarter of the year when you see me jumping out of helicopters and big in Japan. I put in that work assembling a team and putting men and women to work. And I put in that work hardcore. And I'm not even done. I'm not done serving you guys. I got so much to serve you. You have no idea. Oh, and I'm so grateful that I have you to serve. Because Facebook friends, you are in for a treat this year. 2020, honey. And we're going to bring you with us. We're going to the top of the mountain together. We're going to land at Christmas this year. Heroes. I'm going to help you guys get to the places you've always wanted to go. And I'm going to take my 20 years experience in 2020 and really give you guys everything I've got to give. And sure, I'm not going to be able to do it in one video, one day, etc. But I got 360 days-ish with you guys, and I'm going to drop as much sauce as I've got in the bucket. And you guys are going to love it. I know it. You're going to love it, love it, love it. Anyway, the Contact app, it's the shit. It's the shiznit. I'm keeping up on all my updates. I got my friends right where I want them. And I'll tell you something else I learned in 20 years of business. 20 years of business, you guys. My database, my list, my friends, it's all I got. That's all I ever had. That's all the business ever was the list, you guys. I learned this. You know, you can take away the computers, the studio, the cameras, the trucks, all the stuff. And as long as I got that list, I could start back again tomorrow. I could start my business again tomorrow because I had my contacts, my list. And for 20 years, all I've done is prune, cultivate, recruit, and add to that list. I've been up and down my city. I've been outside and inside. I've been all around the world adding to that list. The reason I'm successful today and the reason I'm bringing significance to your lives is because I've been cultivating this list for years, 20 plus years. Okay, there was a software in the late 90s called ICQ. Put up your hand if you remember that. Put that down in the comments if you remember ICQ. Well, I had 38,000 contacts in my ICU chat messenger. Yeah, I was into relationship marketing before anybody woke up. I was online in 93. I've been running MSN Messenger, Facebook Messenger, every kind of messenger, Skype. Man, you guys can find me on everything. Half of you are lazy. You don't even reach out. You're afraid. You're turtled up. Reach out already. Come on. Let me help you guys, man. You know me. I'm not one of these falsehoods on the internet or whatever. I'm right here in your backyard. I'm on your Facebook. I'm one of your Facebook friends really making this thing happen. Like, come on, guys. Quit sleeping out there. So listen, I've had so many calls from New York, New Zealand, Okay, New York and New Zealand, Las Vegas, all around the world. On my Facebook now, people are reaching out all the time. I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, taking calls, chatting with Buddy, seeing if I can help him. And everybody around the world keeps asking me, what books do you read? What book should I read? Well, here's one for y'all. You want a book? Right here. This is by Costa Gara, okay? And it is called The Organic Networker, all right? And this is how you're gonna discover 12 principles of limitless wealth. And that wealth can be in health, fitness, family, friendships, business, cohorts, dreams, etc. But the point is the organic network is going to set you off. This puppy right here, written by a Canadian. This guy was a Canadian immigrant. He escaped concentration camps of sorts, got to Canada. It was a dream for him. And then from Canada, he immigrated to America. And the whole story begins. And catch this book. It's by Costa Gara, Organic Networker. Amazing book. I'm telling you, any business owner out here that's serious about making bacon and doing biz and serving people, this is your book right here. Organic Networker, Costa Gara. Now, I haven't stopped serving people for over 20 years. Do you know, I am still dedicated like you have no idea. And don't you guys ever quit on anything or anybody, okay? Especially yourselves. Now I gotta go, I got people at the door, but I'll see you guys soon in the next video. See you tomorrow, Facebook.